Yo, what's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Welcome back to the Haunted Basement Studio. On Triple B's is here, and in this movie review, I'm doing Scream 2. Yes, I'm going all the way back from the original, and now we're doing 2 because we are on the road to Scream 6. So you do not want to miss out. So stay tuned because this is a hardcore spoiler movie review. And we're going to have returning director Wes Craven along with script writer Kevin Williamson. And this damn movie cost $24 million to produce. And it made 174 million in the box office because these days, baby, sequels make money. And this movie is gonna bring back Neve Campbell, David Arquette, Courtney Cox, and oh my god, dude, we got Sarah Michelle Gellar right there. And holy crap, dude. So revisiting this movie from probably about 15 years, maybe since I've watched it. I always loved the original. The original is fucking a 10 in my book. And this one is something that I haven't really went back to. So I rewatched it tonight. And so I had a Scream to Stab. They introduced Stab in the very beginning of the movie with Jada Pickett and Omar Epps going to a premiere movie called Stab, and they're handing out costumes because the studio handed them out. They're trying to make a big premiere, and so Omar Epps' character goes to the bathroom and he's hearing some shit coming from that other stall, and he puts his head up to it, and then a knife comes through and stabs him right through the ear, and blood comes out and he dies, and then Ghostface is there and he grabs his jacket and puts it on, and he goes and sits down right next to Jada Pickett. And as she's sitting there, fucking kind of getting scared, she like grabs onto him, and she realizes there's blood all over him. And then he fucking stabs her, and the whole crowd's going fucking berserker. You know, they're fucking having a good old time and thinking this is just a stunt of the movie, but there's actually a person being killed right there in the movie theater as she walks up in front of the screen, and her silhouette fucking going on down to the crowd, and she dies, and then like some people are cheering and then some people are saying, oh my god, this shit is real. And cut credit. Scream 2. So Omar and Jada characters, they were the college students at Windsor College. It's the same college that Sydney is going to school right now, and attending with her is Randy, Jamie Kennedy's character. And it really hurts my heart later on in this review what happens to him. But fuck all that shit because the whole crew now shows back up at campus after those students died at the movie theater. Man, you know, and I really like the classroom scene where they're talking about all the films, and specifically they're talking about sequels. I love how Joshua Jackson's there, the dude from Dawson's Creek, and he's been in some other movies. He was in that fucking TV show Fringe on Fox. I have to give a shout out to Joshua Jackson right here. Love that guy. But the other character in this movie is Mickey, and Mickey and Randy are going back and forth about sequels. And the bell rings when Sydney shows up to meet Randy. And as they walk outside, fucking Randy's like telling her this has nothing to do with us, these killings. He doesn't want to really know because he is scared. He just wants to just put it in the back burner, like, no, this isn't fucking part of us. But she thinks it is. And Deputy Dewey shows up. And so fucking Sydney goes up and starts talking to him. Gail Weathers shows up. So the whole fucking crew is here. And we even got a new cameraman, which is pretty fucking funny and way good in this one. All right, man. So it's nighttime, and we're at one of the sorority houses, and we got Cici there, who's played by Sarah Michelle Gellar. And for a second here, I am going to talk about at this time when this movie was made that she was fucking really hot actress. She was a star on the rise. Y'all know her from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and then she did Cruel Intentions. Dude, everybody wanted to be in Scream 2 because Scream 1 was such a fucking hit. And to get the cast Sarah Michelle Gellar as it, oh my god, and she is so fucking beautiful in this. This girl is the goddamn alien if you look at her for real. And at this time, at her age, man, she was just fucking glowing. And for her to do this scene and be able to be in Scream 2, fuck, she could be fucking Sidney Prescott. Like, she could easily be Neve Campbell, like, and take over that. I love Neve Campbell, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm in love with fucking Sarah Michelle Gellar. Like, I really am. And I ain't afraid to say it. That girl's fucking beautiful. So, Cici is fucking in the house, dude. And fucking, she's by herself. She gets a phone call, and it's Ghostface, but she doesn't know it's Ghostface. And she says that she's a sorority sister that has to be the sober one in case one of the other ones gets too drunk. So Cece's on the phone and she clicks over. She's like, hello, who is this? Cici, who's this? Who do you think? Ted, is that you? Are you drinking? Hold on. She clicks over. Ted's on the other line. He sounds drunk. I'll call you right back. Don't go over there, Cici. All right, I'll call you back. Okay, Ted, you sound loaded. Who's Ted? Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Where is everybody? We're corresponding an acid rain mixer at Phi Gamma Alpha tonight. Why aren't you there? I'm sober, sister. I need to be here in case a drunk sister calls and needs a ride. Well, that's too bad. Drink with our brain, that's our motto. Who are you calling for? What if I said you? What if I said goodbye? Why would you want to do that? Why do you always answer a question with a question? Because I'm inquisitive. Yeah, well, I'm impatient. So do you want to leave a message for somebody? Do you want to die tonight, Cici? And then the phone goes beep, beep, and she fucking clicks over. So was it Teddy? No, it was some creep asshole trying to scare me. That movie Stab is bringing out all the crazies. She hears a noise upstairs. I can't believe you're alone in that house. I don't think I'm alone. I'm out of here. And she fucking goes to the front porch. And now she's on the front porch and she's trying to call campus security, but she can't get a good reception because she's too far away from the phone receiver. So she's slowly trying to creep back into the fucking front door to get a better reception. And then Donnie walks in. She's another sorority sister. She must have forgot something. That must have been the noise that she heard upstairs. The phone rings and she answers it. And she says, yeah, Cece's here. And she gives the phone to Cici, says it's Ted. And then she fucking leaves. And before she leaves, she says, don't forget to set the alarm. Bye. And she goes, hello, Ted. You wish it was Ted. Don't forget to set the alarm. She fucking goes running through the house, fucking room by room, locking all the doors. And then the phone rings and she goes answering it. And then Ghostface comes busting out of the closet right behind her and he chases her up the stairs. She's going up 1 level. Now she's going up 2 levels. She's going up 3 levels. She throws a bike down at the stairs. Dude, this Ghostface is fucking clumsy as hell. Also, she gets up to the very last room in the fucking top balcony. And Ghostface breaks in and he throws her through the glass door. And then he grabs her and fucking throws her off of like a 3-story balcony. And she lands right on her back on the concrete and dies. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sarah Michelle Gellar. But you were fucking beautiful in this movie. Omega Beta Zeta. Alright, another fucking really good scene that I like in this movie was when Randy, Gale, and Dewey are outside and Ghostface calls. And then they go fucking looking for Ghostface while Randy's on the phone with them. And it's so fucking pretty funny what Randy's saying to him. Fucking dig it. Telling him he's a little bitch and all this stuff. And fucking Ghostface is coming back with him saying that fucking he'll never like have Sydney. He's like, fuck you. And really getting on each other's nerves. But this scene is super sad. Randy walks by the camera truck where Ghostface is at and fucking grabs him and drags him into the fucking truck. And then you kind of just see like in the rear view mirror, Ghostface kind of like going like that, stabbing Randy. It's almost like an off-screen kill. But later on, when Dewey and Gale are like, they turn around, they're like, where the fuck Randy go? Where the fuck Randy go? And they fucking run and looking for him, call Randy, Randy, and they run by the fucking cameraman's van. The cameraman shows up with some fucking donuts. He's like, oh man, who fucking broke my window? And there's blood dripping fucking from the door. And then they fucking open it up, and that's where the audience sees Randy's dead body with blood all over it. Man, suck that he went out that way in this franchise. I know all you motherfuckers out there love Randy. I love Randy, so, but it was a pretty good scene. Someone had to go. This is a sequel. This and the rules have to be stepped up. And now let's talk about some of the other characters in this movie. We got Derek, who's played by Jerry O'Connell, which was a damn hot actor at this time of this filming. But he is Sydney's boyfriend, and they're kind of playing, is history repeating itself? Could he be the killer? And they throw a lot of little lines and hints out there that he could be the killer. And even Sydney picks up on this and pushes him away. And then we have another character in this. It's another reporter, and her name is Debbie Salt. And she's a local reporter here at Windsor College. And then she's fucking really trying to talk with Gale. But Gale is like telling her, you're just some fucking fan. Leave me the fuck alone. And we also got Haley, which is Sydney's best friend. So let's jump into another fucking scene real quick where Dewey and Gale are in this like drama classroom building where there's a lot of acting going on. There's, sound studios. Just a bunch of fucking doors and shit. Don't really like the atmosphere in this movie. I really don't. The whole college atmosphere did not work at all for me. But they're getting chased by Ghostface, and it is a kind of pretty cool chase scene. I would have to say that. The atmosphere sucks, so it's light. It's like middle of the fucking day, too. Makes no fucking sense. But he ends up, getting Gale trapped in a room, and then Dewey's on the other side of the soundproof glass, and he gets fucking ambushed by Ghostface and gets stabbed. Much time like blood's coming on the fucking glass, and he slides down. Gale's fucking screaming. Ghostface is trying to get in, but he can't because she barricaded her in the room. And so eventually she fucking gets out, and then we're at the final act now because Sydney and Haley, they're fucking leaving campus, okay? And they even told Derek, hey, fucking leaving. And so they leave with the two cops that's been fucking, protecting Sydney. But Ghostface is able to fucking, take down both cops. And fucking, then he gets in the fucking car and takes off fucking driving while they're locked in the backseat, the two girls. But then he fucking gets in a wreck and knocks himself out. And it's a kind of cool scene where they need to get out and climb over Ghostface. Kind of like in Halloween, 5, where Michael Myers at the bottom of the stairs, and the girls have to walk over him and step over him to get out the front door. It's the same type scene. And, even Sydney once tries to reach for his mask to fucking take it off, but like she accidentally hits the horn. She gets out. The other girl gets out. Haley gets out. They're running away, and Sydney stops and says, I gotta see what it is. She turns back around, and she gets to the front seat of the car, and when she looks in, Ghostface is gone. And then fucking she turns back around, and Haley's over there, and then Ghostface appears behind her and fucking kills her. All right, scene. But now it's one-on-one. Fucking Sydney takes off fucking running, and Ghostface is fucking following her. And this is where they end up in the theater, where Sydney is this actress, and she's playing a role, in like a theater and drama class. And so they're on that stage. Again, this is the final act, and I do not like the setting at all. It just didn't work for me, but fucking here we go. Ghostface chases her into the theater, and they're on the stage, and this is where he reveals who he is, and he pulls off the mask, and it's Mickey, the crazed film fan. And he says that doesn't plan on getting away with this. He wants to fucking go to trial because these days, baby, it's all about the trial. And so fucking she's like, you're a crazy motherfucker. And he's like, I got somebody else, working with me. I have a partner. And meanwhile, Derek is hung on a cross and he is down with them. And Sydney was trying to fucking save him, but that's when Ghostface came up and revealed himself. And so fucking Ghostface shoots fucking Derek on the cross, Sydney's boyfriend. And fucking all of a sudden, Debbie Salt shows up and it reveals that she's fucking Billy Loomis's mother. And fucking even Sydney recognizes her. It's fucking crazy. And she's the fucking second Ghostface. And she fucking grabs the gun and she fucking shoots Mickey. She fucking kills Mickey. So we got a Ghostface killing a second Ghostface. And so y'all motherfuckers remember that, because I didn't fucking remember that at all. So there was two Ghostface in this movie, but the other Ghostface killed the other one. She's like, oh, his deranged mind thought a trial was a good idea. She's like, fucking no, this is straight revenge. It has nothing to do with anything else, but you killed my little boy. And dude, fucking Cotton Weary shows up. And Cotton Weary is from the first one that Sydney wrongfully accused of killing and raping her mother. And he's out free now, and all he wants to do is have like an interview. He wants fame. He wants to tell the whole world his side of the story. Pretty much he wants to be a good guy, but everybody still thinks he's a murderer. And so now he's there with a gun and he's holding it on Mrs. Loomis, and she's convincing him that fucking to kill Sydney. And like he almost starts pointing the gun at Sydney, but then he makes the right decision and he fucking shoots Mrs. Loomis because Sydney says that she will give him that interview with Diane Sawyer. Mickey shows up one last time for one last scare, and Sydney shoots him right in the head. And then she walks over to Mrs. Loomis and fucking shoots her right in the head just to make sure. And all of a sudden, Gale Weathers fucking shows up, and fucking she got thrown down on a little catwalk, and she's still alive. And then they all go outside, and they're fucking, the cops are there, and ambulances are there, and then they're like, we got a live one, and it's fucking Dewey. Dewey fucking survived. And we're like, hell yeah. And Gale Weather goes with them. Oh my god, I thought you were dead. And she's like, I'm going to hospital with you. I'm going to hospital with you. In cut credits, Oh my god, that was actually a fun one. My final thoughts and rankings on this was that after coming off Scream 1, they had to really fucking up the ante. Did they do that? I don't think they achieved it. The atmosphere in this movie fucking sucked. Didn't like it at all, except for the Cici scene at the house. That was fucking really good. But overall, the characters and acting were awesome. We love Sydney. We love Dewey. Oh, Randy breaks my fucking heart. Gale, absolutely is a badass motherfucker in this one. And now I'm more excited to see Gale Weathers in part 6 after watching part 2. And I did like her fucking streaks. So, my ranking of Scream 2 is, I'm gonna give this motherfucking movie an 8 out of 10. That means damn good movie. And I will watch this movie again. Yeah, for sure, man. I will watch this movie again. Even though with the negative parts of it, like I said before, fucking enjoyable movie with some of those scenes were really high up there that made the movie good. Man, thank you guys for joining me in the Haunted Basement studio. And if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. And hit that like button and go ahead and check out one of these other videos over there, because I'm putting out content every week. Wednesdays, movie review every single Wednesday, and some other shit in between. And guess what? You motherfuckers, you keep it whore. Peace out. Laters.